Hi there, and thanks for tuning in today. As you can see, I've got my chair out, so we'll be doing a chair yoga practice. Go ahead and pull up a chair. If in your area where you're at, you have wood or tile floors, make sure that you put something underneath part of your chair at least so that it's more stable and is not going to slip around on you, okay? And then once you have your chair set up, go ahead and take a seat. Scoot yourself a little bit forward on the chair so that sit bones are on, but we're away from the back of the chair. Take a look down and welcome your feet today. Yeah, pressing the feet down. I gotta scoot my chair back just a bit. Pressing the feet down, welcoming them into your practice today. And as you sit tall, let your hands rest either on the thighs, palms down, palms up, or maybe let them stack on top of one another on the lap. Either is just fine. Let's take a full deep breath in together. And as you exhale, part the lips and sigh it out. Let's do that again. Full breath in. Exhale, sigh the breath out, let it go. And take one or more of those again on your own. This deep breath in, just sighing it out, just letting go of all of the things that have held your attention from your day so far. If it's comfortable for you, softly close the eyes or just gently turn your gaze and look down. And then closing the lips so we begin to breathe in and out just through the nose. And as the eyes close and your awareness turns in, take just a moment to scan your body head to toe and notice what's there for you today. What is calling your attention today in your body? You might be drawn to tension or holding, sensation. Not judging anything you discover. We're just using this as an opportunity for you to tune in to this body in this moment. And always remembering that we practice with this body, the one you have in this moment. Shift your awareness down to the sensation of your breath, the sensation of your breathing. It's feeling the breath as it moves in, filling the belly. And as the breath moves out, belly contracts back toward the spine. And take a few more deep breaths, just like this. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly contracts. Big belly breaths as you hold your awareness on the breath. I'd like to share in our opening one of my favorite yoga poems by Dana Falls, and it's quite simply titled Yoga. Yoga is not about the pose. It's not the alignment of toes or hips or shoulders. It's not about the form. Yoga is an invitation to explore, not a command performance. It speaks the language of the soul. In the flow of breath and motion, yoga coaxes us from the confines of the known across the silent threshold into vastness. Yoga is the union of prayer and movement, guided from the inside. It is healing and the joy of saying yes to life. Breathe, relax, and feel the body receive its own truth. The seed of freedom flowers within each of us whenever we are open to what's real. It's a good reminder. Kind of a summarization of that poem is yoga is an inside job. Yoga teaches us to strengthen mind-body awareness. As we move through our sequence of postures today, anytime that you notice that you're no longer here, that you've checked out, you're making a list, you're going through a memory, solving a problem, acknowledge that that happened and bring your awareness back to your breath, back to sensation in the body, or to an intention if you choose to set one today. Beautiful. Let your eyes blink open. Let's get right to it. Let's take an inhale. Stretch your arms out wide. As you stretch the arms up wide, the crown of the head lifts. We're rooting down through the feet and the seat. And on exhalation, cross the arms in front of you, taking the right arm under the left. Give yourself a nice hug. Let's inhale, open wide once more. As you exhale, cross arms again, this time opposite arm under. So now we've got the left one under the right. Let's do that again. One more time each side, right under left. Give yourself a hug, a squeeze, and then open. And once more. Beautiful. Open the arms out wide, and then float the arms all the way down alongside the body. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up tall this time. Reach the arms up to the sky. Arms go up, spine goes up. And on exhalation, lower the arms down. Twice more, just like that. Inhale, stretch tall, lift tall, maybe even looking up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, stretch up tall. And exhale, lower the arms down. Let's take just a brief lateral bend. Keep your right arm down by your side. Inhale and extend the left arm up overhead. Take a lateral bend, stretch over to your right, opening up the left side. Inhale up tall, two arms stretch up. Now the left one comes down and we stretch over to the left with the right arm. Let's do that again. Inhale tall, exhale lateral bend to your right. Inhale up and lateral bend to the left. Inhale tall and lower the arms all the way down to the thighs. Let's walk the hands out to the knees. Cat and cow. As you inhale, draw the heel of the hands back and lift the chest. Look up, just putting a slight arching in the spine. As you exhale, squeeze the navel back towards your spine. As you round the back like a cat, look down at the thighs or the low belly. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze the navel back, rounding. Once more, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale up nice and tall. Let's take those arms again and stretch them out wide. Good. Take a big inhale here. We'll start working into the legs a bit. As you exhale, hug the right knee into your chest. And then inhale, set it down, stretch out wide. Exhale, left knee into the chest. And then set it down, stretch the arms out. Let's keep alternating. Squeeze the right one in, stretch wide. Squeeze the left one in and stretch wide. Let's do two more on each side. So it's going through it 4 more times, getting a little bit of blood moving, circulation going. Squeeze it in and squeeze the left one in. Now, I said one more, but we're actually going to do one more because I'm going to add in another little sequence here. Let's hug the right knee in. All right, sit up nice and tall, and let's roll the ankle. Just roll it around nice and slow and go the other direction. So roll it both ways. Point and flex a couple of times. Beautiful. Hold the foot in a flexed position. Actually, you can point the toe as well, I guess. I like to hold it in a flexed position, brings a little more energy to the leg. Let's take that knee in some big circles, just lubricating that big hip joint. And even while we're doing this, we're actually working the core a little bit because we need to engage the core to keep ourselves upright. Let's make sure you go both directions with that knee. Right, bring it all the way back up to center. Take your left hand to the bottom of the foot and just guide it so that right ankle sits on top of the left knee. Now, if ankle over the knee doesn't work, you're more than welcome to take ankle over ankle and just open the knee from there. Right? But take a look down now at the left foot. Just heel toe the left foot so it's right in the center. Right? So we're nice and balanced here. And then walk it ever so slightly forward. So it's just an inch or two in front of the knee. Now take both hands to the right knee. We'll just work with range of motion on that knee, lifting the knee up and then guiding it down. Now I'm not pushing and pulling very hard, just using the hands to help guide the knee and the hip. I'm kind of checking out what your range of motion is here. And let's hold it down. Keeping the foot flexed, especially if there's any knee discomfort here. Keeping the foot flexed will bring you a little extra muscle energy there. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, and to whatever degree is available, reach your heart forward, intensifying the stretch in the outer hip just a bit. We'll take a couple breaths more here. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. Uncross, you can guide the leg, uncross the knee, lift that knee up. A little balance practice. Can you release the arms while you hold the knee up? Stay here for one more breath. And then set it all down. Reposition your feet. Back heels underneath the knees. Let's stretch the arms back out wide. We'll go back to alternating again. Hug the right knee in and set it down. Stretch open. Left knee in and open. Right. And left. Hold the left one up this time. So hold it up. Rotate into the ankle. Make sure you go both ways with the circling and point and flex. Ooh, a little snap, crackle, and pop. I don't know if you heard that. Good. Holding it up and then grabbing right hand to the sole of the foot. Guide it so that left ankle crosses over the right knee. Heel toe the right foot so it's in the center. And then walk it just slightly forward. And we'll play with the range of motion on this side, lifting and dropping the knee. I love that great stretch that I get when I lift the knee up. Get a really broad stretch in the whole outer hip and the glute. Let's hold it down. Nice long spine, inhale, and as you exhale, reach the heart forward. Let's stay for one more breath here. Deep breath in and out. Inhale back up tall. Guiding the foot off the knee, hug it back in, sit up real tall. Either stay there hanging onto the knee or test your balance, test your core strength, release the arms, stay for one more breath. And then set it all the way down. Let's take those arms back out wide again. Stretch wide. Exhale. Back to alternating. Right knee in, open. Left knee in. Right knee. Right knee in and hold it up. Hold that knee. Bring it up tall. Now you can stay holding onto the leg, or bigger challenge, release it. But let's extend the right leg, press through the heel. All right, we're feeling this in the core. I know you are. Let's do that 2 more times. Stretch it, kick through the heel, firm the top of the thigh, back in. 1 more time. Stretch it and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Hug that knee all the way back in. Let's recross right ankle over the left knee, lengthen tall and hinge forward once more. That hip should be feeling a little more open now. Good, bring it up nice and tall. Let's cross the legs all the way. So right thigh is over the left thigh. Now, you're more than welcome to tuck those toes underneath, but it's not necessary. Just sit up tall. Continue to create presence with the left foot pressing down and the legs squeezing together. Let's take a twist here. Your left hand will come to the outside of the right thigh, or maybe the left knee down there. Right hand will swing behind you, grabbing onto the chair somewhere. Let's inhale up really tall through the spine. And on exhale, turn your heart to the right. Keep the shoulders drawing down. Good. We'll stay for a couple breaths more, but let's deepen this twist just a little bit. On inhalation, back out of the twist, lengthen up a little bit taller, and then exhale, twist again to your right, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Let's do that again. Back out, lengthen up, and then retwist. Great. Turn your head to look to the left, and then allow the rest of the body to follow as you come all the way around. Great. Let's uncross the legs, returning to 2 feet on the floor, heels under your knees. Last time here, we'll go to alternating, hugging the knees in. Stretch the arms out wide, hug the right, and open. Hug the left, open, right, open, and left. Hold it in. Hold that knee in. Let's cross the ankle over the knee, lengthen tall, hinge forward. Good. Inhale up tall. Cross the legs a little more. So thighs are crossed. Again, you're welcome to tuck that toe underneath or behind the calf. And I just remembered that we forgot to do our little core work on this side, but don't worry, I'll get you after the twist here. So we'll sit up tall. Let's take the twist, seeing how we're here. Right arm crosses over, left arm back behind you. Inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, twist around to your left. Beautiful. Now twice, we'll back out of the twist slightly, back out, lengthen up, and then exhale, retwist. Once more. Inhale, back out a bit, and then retwist, looking over left shoulder. Turn your head to look to the right, and then untwist the rest of the body. It follows the head. Uncross the legs, bring that knee back up, right? So I didn't forget. We've got to do that little bit of core work. Even though we're seated in the chair today, we're working on balance through strengthening the core. So now your choice, whether you stay hanging on to this knee or you release the arms. But 3 times, we're going to lengthen the leg out. Kick it out. Keep the foot flexed. Firm the top of the thigh. Feel those abs kick in. Rebend the knee. Twice more. Kick and in and kick it out. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way in and set it down. Let's widen the feet out now. Hands can come back behind. Just let the knees go side to side. A little more movement in the hips. Well, stay up nice and tall here and keep your legs out wide. In fact, widen your feet out so that they are wider than the chair legs and our toes are turned out maybe at like a 45-degree angle. So this is goddess pose, a seated variation of goddess pose. Let's take the arms out wide like a T. On inhalation, bend the elbows. Fingers are open wide, shoulders are drawing down. And as you look left to right, imagine that you could take the elbows wider apart from one another. And next inhalation, we'll stretch the arms up high. You might even look high. And as you exhale, draw the elbows down, as if you could squeeze the elbow toward the hip and lift the chest at the same time. Let's do that twice more. Inhale tall, exhale, elbows squeeze down, lift the heart, keep the abdominals engaged. Una más, one more time. Inhale up, exhale, cactus arms, and pause here. Let's work into the sides of the waist now. Take a lateral bend, right elbow reaching, squeezing toward your right hip. So as if you could squeeze your right ribs right down to the hip. And then inhale, bring yourself upright, and exhale to the left. Good. Inhale up, exhale, and up, and right, or left, I mean. Let's do two more each direction. To the right, lift, to the left, lift. Last one to the right. I know you guys are feeling it because I'm feeling this as well. All the way up tall, and then stretch the arms out wide. Let's cross the arms in front of you, taking the right arm underneath the left. Hands to the shoulders for that nice hug and squeeze again. Lift the elbows off the chest and drop the shoulders. Let's take the arms back out wide. Recross the arms, left goes under the right. Give yourself the hug first, then lift the elbows and drop the shoulders. Hopefully feeling a nice stretch between the shoulder blades, the upper back. And then release the arms all the way out. Lower the hands down so hands come just above the knees, keeping the spine long, elongating. Tilt your torso forward. Now imagine this movement coming from the shoulder. Let's take your left shoulder toward your right knee. So coming at a diagonal. I love the way the stretch feels in the back. Let's inhale, come to center. Exhale, right shoulder toward the left knee. And center, left shoulder to right knee. And center, right one to the left knee. Let's do that two more times. Just alternating side to side. And all the way back to center. Good. Heel toe those feet back in. So heels are underneath your knees. Now let's keep your right leg right in this position. So knee facing forward. Take your left leg and stretch it out to the side and stretch it out in such a way so that ideally sole of the foot is planted down. Now, keep a lot of presence by pressing right foot down. By pressing the foot down, you'll kind of engage the muscles in the legs and you'll feel that right up into the low belly. We'll take gate pose or Parigasana here. Left arm to the outside of the thigh, or you could place it on the hip. On inhalation, right arm reaches up high. And as you exhale, take a lateral bend over to your left. So there's a lot going on here. We've got legs really grounded and strong. We're getting a really wonderful stretch to the right side body, as well as probably the left inner thigh. Beautiful. Inhale back up tall, lower the arm, bring your left foot back in. So we're right back where we started. Now the left knee will stay forward and your right leg will go out. Little gate pose on this side, planting the sole of the foot down. Create presence in the legs by engaging them. Feel that energy up into the low belly. Right hand to the outer thigh. Left arm reaches up overhead. Inhale, get a lot of length. And then as you exhale, take the lateral bend toward right side. We'll stay here for 2 breaths more. Inhale up tall, lower the arm down and bring the right knee in. All right. Let's take your legs back out to that horse stance, that goddess pose. So feet are out wide, toes are slightly turned out. Now, take your left leg and extend it back out. So it's very similar to the gate pose that we just did, except our right knee, instead of facing forward, is out to the side. Your torso is primarily facing the front of your chair. So we've got our warrior 2 stance in our legs. Let's float the arms up parallel to the floor for Virabhadrasana 2. So the arms are stretching out wide, the shoulders are drawing down. And if it's comfortable for you, turn your gaze to look out past your right fingertips. This is a great moment to remind yourself of any intention that you might have set for your practice today. Maybe it's just simply creating presence in your body, strengthening the mind-body connection. Let's do a little flow from here, a little bit more core work seated in our chair today. So turn your right palm up toward the ceiling. Take the left arm alongside the leg, or again, just as we did with gate, you can place the hand on the hip. As you exhale, reach up and back. So this is a lateral bend, not a back bend, getting this really great stretch again to the left side body. Let's inhale back up, warrior 2. Now we'll move into side angle pose. Bend your right elbow, forearm comes down above the knee. And then options for the top arm. Keep it here on the hip. Take it straight up overhead or up alongside the ear. Keeping the heart open. So you might even imagine that these bottom ribs on the right side, they want to kind of rotate up and peek up at the ceiling, at the sky. Let's inhale, come all the way back up, warrior 2. Take your reverse again. Reach back and lift up. So here in our reverse warrior, left ribs and left hip are squeezing toward one another. Up to warrior 2, and last time into side angle, forearm down and opposite arm up and over. Inhale all the way back up, stretch the arms, lower the arms down, and let's heel toe those legs all the way back into the start. Just pausing for a moment as we get ready for that sequence on the other side. All right, so we find our goddess pose with the feet first. The left one stays here, the right one continues extending out, right? Beautiful. Float the arms up parallel to the floor, stretching and strengthening the arms as you reach fingertips away from one another. Shoulders are down, almost like you're pushing down on a table. Good. Turning gaze past left fingertips. Return to your breath, to your intention. And let's do that little dancing warrior flow. Left palm turns up, right hand finds the back of the leg or the hip. Inhale up and back. Inhale back up, warrior 2. Side angle pose, forearm comes down above the knee. Remember that top arm, the right one, at the hip, up overhead or alongside the ear. Inhale back up to warrior 2. Let's take our reverse warrior one more time. and warrior two, and side angle pose. Inhale all the way back up. Lower the arms down. Walk the feet all the way back in. And once more, just pause for a moment. Take a nice cleansing breath here. Once more, heel toe your feet apart to the goddess variation. So the feet are wide, toes are turned out, hands on the knees. Tilt your torso forward. Left shoulder to the right knee. To center on the inhale. As you exhale, right shoulder to left knee. And tall. One more time, each direction. And up tall. Right. Walk those feet in. Now, let's turn in your chair so that, actually, let's do it this way. Come to your, let's turn in your chair. Turn in your chair to your left so that the left leg is resting on the chair, including the sit bone and thigh. And your right toes are curled under back behind you. Now I'm going to wiggle mine back just a little bit. Not going into a straight leg yet. We're going to do a little warrior one flow. Get the presence in the feet first. So pressing the feet down. So we feel that energy all the way up into the torso. So now, like we were doing warrior two, we had the torso facing the side. Now we want our torso and our heart facing the same direction as that left knee. Okay. On inhalation, we'll reach the arms up overhead. And at the same time, can you press into your right heel back behind you, moving that back leg towards straight? And as you exhale, lower the arms down and rebend the back knee. Okay, let's do that twice more. Inhale, the arms go up, the back leg moves towards straight. And then exhale, release down. Last one here. Inhale up. Let's pause and stay here for 2 full cycles of breath. And lower the arms down. And bring the legs back in. And then let's just turn right around and go the other direction. So now right hip and leg are on the chair. The left one is off. Toes are curled under. And just wiggle, walk the toes back so we can move that leg towards straight. Get really grounded through the legs. Your torso is facing the right knee. On inhalation, we extend the left leg as the arms go up. And as the arms come down, the left knee rebends. Inhale, extend, lift. Exhale, rebend the knee and lower the arms. Last time here, inhale, up. We'll hold this one, 2 breaths. And then we lower the arms down and carefully walk yourself all the way back around to return to center. Wonderful. Let's finish in a twist. Turn yourself all the way back around to your left, but this time turn all the way so that both sit bones, backs of thighs can certainly be resting on the chair here. Now, sitting up tall, we'll turn toward the back of your chair. One hand goes to either side of the high back, so we can use that for leverage. On inhalation, we sit up even taller. And as you exhale, twist yourself around to your left. If you want, go ahead and keep turning the head to look to the left. Keep the shoulders drawing down. And maybe you're feeling a little sassy today. Feel free to turn your head to look over the right shoulder instead. Good. Continue looking to the right and then untwist the rest of your torso. Love how that feels in the rib cage and the spine. Let's go ahead and bring yourself all the way around the other way, taking the twist the opposite direction. Finding presence in the feet and your seat. Sitting tall, hands come to the back of the chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turning, twisting to your right. Shoulders are down. You can use the hands on the back of the chair for leverage. Turning head to look farther to the right, perhaps. And then feeling that sass once more, turn your head to look to the left instead. Keeping the head to the left, untwist the rest of you to the left. And come all the way back around to the front. Re-welcome your feet, heels underneath your knees, hands resting on the thighs, either palms down or palms up, or bring the hands into the lap. Let's take a full deep breath in together. Exhale, soft sigh out. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, soft sigh out. Softly close your eyes. Turn your awareness back in. And what do you notice? Again, no judgment. Just noticing what calls your attention about being in this body in this moment. Do a progressive relaxation. Bring your awareness to the top of the head, the crown of the head. Moving awareness, the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes, cheekbones, and the nostrils. Hold your awareness at the nostrils and breathe in and out here. Now continue moving awareness to the cheeks, to the lips, to the chin, the jaws, the neck, upper back, collarbones, and center of the chest. Hold your awareness at the center of the chest and breathe in and out here several times. Continue shifting your awareness to the abdomen, the back, hips, the pelvis, thighs, knees, ankles, feet, and toes. Inhale as if the whole body is breathing in. And exhale as if the whole body is breathing out. Breathing in a sense of peace and relaxation. Exhale, letting go of all tension and holding. Now working our way back up from the toes through the feet, the ankles, lower legs, the knees, thighs, hips, low back, abdomen, and chest. Hold your awareness at the center of the chest, breathing in and out. Shifting awareness from the center of the chest to the upper back, the shoulders, down the arms, the upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, hands, fingers, and fingertips. Inhale, as if you're breathing from the tips of the fingers up to the shoulders. And as you exhale, move awareness from shoulders back to fingertips. Do this a couple more times. Inhaling from tips of fingers to shoulders and exhaling from shoulders to the fingertips. Now moving awareness back from the fingertips, through the hands, the wrists, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulders, upper back, collarbone, neck, chin, jaws, cheeks, and nostrils. Be aware of the breath at the nostrils. Breathing in and breathing out. And then moving from nostrils to cheekbones, to eyes, eyebrows, forehead, and top of the head. And now just simply tune in to the smooth, slow, serene flow of your breath as you breathe in and out. Hmm. Please join the hands in Anjali Mudra, palm against palm, bowing chin to your chest. Always closing with a moment of gratitude. Gratitude to yourself for taking this really valuable time for yourself today. And as always, I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. I wish I could bottle this feeling right now, huh? All right, until next time. See ya.